artists, and welcome to Creativity Time with Julia Major. If you like making art, I hope you like and subscribe. Today we're going to be doing oil pastel monoprinting. It only uses a few materials. You're going to need some kind of oil pastel. It can be water soluble or water resistant. It doesn't matter which. Paper and either a mechanical pencil or a pen. Let's get started. Whatever you draw will end up a mirror image in the final artwork. For an image, that doesn't make a big difference. It really doesn't matter. It's backwards, but it will still look lovely. If it's words, that makes a difference, and you want to make sure that you use mirror writing. There's a very simple trick for mirror writing. Simply write what you want the normal way, then look in the mirror and copy what you see. And what you've copied down, so for instance here I wrote art rocks, I looked in the mirror and I copied it and I ended up with this. That is what I would carve on top so that I can end up with this again. For your first step, you're going to want to color on a paper with lots of different swatches of oil pastel. You could do this all in one color, but I find it so much more fun if you do lots of colors. It really takes advantage of this technique. Once you're done coloring your first page with oil pastel, you're going to place another piece of paper on top. The paper on top is where your finished art project is going to end up. Then you'll take either a mechanical pencil with the lead not out, or a ballpoint pen or other sharp object like a needle, and make your design. Press very hard, but make sure your paper doesn't move. Everywhere you press is going to pick up the oil pastel below. The real beauty of this technique is you can get a lot of details that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do with just an oil pastel itself. It lets you get very delicate lines, and it lets you get lots of colors within those lines. If you use a water-resistant oil pastel, after this is done, you could use your artwork to create a watercolor resist if you wanted, or you can let your artwork stand on its own, as I'm going to do. I recommend using as wide a variety of lines as you can and as many lines as you can. It makes it way more fun if you add lots of details. Remember to press very hard. My hand hurts a little. That's a bit natural to happen during this process. If you just lightly draw, it won't work. So the way this works is as you're pressing down with your pencil or pen, it's picking up the oil pastel beneath because of the pressure. And so when you're done, not only do you get a multicolored design, it also is slightly embossed. So even though this feels like drawing, and it is drawing, this is also a form of what's called a monoprint. A monoprint is a form of printmaking where you make just one print. And technically here, because we are picking up the oil pastel beneath, it is a form of printmaking. One really neat thing about this technique is once you have made your sheet with the color swatches, you can easily reuse it. It will probably have a little lift off from the drawing you do, but you can just patch that. Any place that you see looks a little white, just go back in and add a little more, so it's very easy to reuse and doesn't take as much time the second or third time. And now for my favorite part, the reveal. And that's it. Thank you for coming to Creativity Time with Julia Major. If you enjoy cultivating artistic thinking, I hope you like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Have a colorful day.